this is your first time seeing the channel, my name is Jamal, your credit protector. I help individuals and small business owners build up their personal credit, use their personal credit to launch their business, and use that personal credit to fund their business. If you're already an established business owner, I also help business owners get access to capital so that they can scale and grow their business. Today, we're talking about something vitally important with today's climate. A lot of people need access to capital, and a lot of people are also in a position where they need more credit. You have some people that are going into bankruptcy, some are that coming out of bankruptcy. And of course, we have people turning 18 or 19 every single day, and they need to rebuild their credit. I'm going to give you guys a simple roadmap on how you can build out or begin building your personal credit with no money out of pocket. It's broken down into 5 easy steps. Make sure you get a pen and paper, share this out with other people. Make sure you like and subscribe. How to build your credit with no money out of pocket. The first step you're going to do is you're going to open up a checking and a savings account with these 6 banks. It's going to be Genesis Credit Union, Credit Human Credit Union, Unify Financial, Digital Credit Union, Security Plus Credit Union, and I'm sorry, that's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. So Security Plus Federal Credit Union is the last one. You're going to set up your checking and savings. Most credit unions, you need to deposit like $5 to open up a savings account. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to set up your direct deposit so that you can have funds going, your paycheck going into those accounts on a monthly basis. Okay, 3 to 6 months is what you're going to be doing. Set up direct deposit, go into those accounts 3 to 6 months. After 3 to 6 months of having your savings and checking set up with direct deposit going into those accounts, you're going to go to each bank and you're going to apply for a quick loan and or a credit builder loan. These are loans that you can get with no credit check. And yeah, as long as you have with no credit check and as long as you have proof of income. So proof of income will be the direct deposit that you've had going into those accounts for the last 3 to 6 months. And they're going to ask you for the most recent pay stubs. That is it. They do not run your credit for these quick loans and for these credit builder accounts. What's going to happen and how this helps build up your credit? The credit builder loans, of course, just like the name implies, and then the quick loan are going to be reported to your credit report. The money is going to be deposited into the checking account or the savings account you decide of that bank. Once the money is deposited into that bank, all you're going to do from there is set up auto pay so that the money they just gave you is going to be going back to the loan. So you borrow. So for instance, Digital Credit Union, DCU, you can get a loan for $2,000. All you need is pay stubs and to be a member for 6 months. They're going to deposit the $2,000 into your checking account. You're going to set up auto pay so that every single month, the payment for that $2,000 loan is going to be taken out of your checking account. The funds came from the loan. So you're literally using the loan to pay itself back. That's why you're able to build credit without any of your own money. Your money is going into the savings account or to the checking account. The loan is paying itself back because you have auto pay set up. When they ask you how long do you want to keep the loan for, tell them you want to keep it for, tell them you want to keep it for 12 months. Tony, you want to use the banks that I gave you at the beginning of the video. Once I finish the live, it'll upload, you'll be able to rewatch it. Now, at that point, you have 5 accounts reporting onto your personal credit without you spending any actual money. Cool. Once the live is over, Tony, you'll be able to watch the replay, and I'll have everything will be listed there, my brother. Everything will be listed there. It's a super. And Tony, for you, you just tapping in. This is what I'll do for you, my brother. I'll run it back one more time. This is how you're going to rebuild credit and add credit to your personal profile without using your own money. I'm like, it's been 6 minutes, sure. You're going to open up a checking and savings account at Genesis Credit Union, Credit Human Credit Union, Unified Financial, Digital Credit Union, and Security Plus Federal Credit Union. Once you have those accounts set up and open, you're going to set up direct deposit for each of those accounts. You're going to have direct deposit set up, and you're going to be a member for 3 to 6 months. I would say 6 months for max approvals. At the 6th month, you're going to apply for a quick loan and or a credit builder loan from each of these credit unions. The great thing about a credit builder loan and the quick loans is that they do not require a credit check. So it doesn't matter how crappy your credit score is. They don't care because they're not pulling your credit. It's not even a soft pull on your credit. All you have to be is a member and have proof of income. That's all they care about. Once you approve for the quick loan and for the credit builder loan, they're going to deposit those funds into your checking or savings account. When they do that, all you have to do at this point is set up auto pay so that the money that just went into your checking account is going to be drafted out to pay back the loan. You're literally using their money to pay them back. When they ask you how long do you want to keep the loan for, tell them you want to keep it for 12 months. Now, these loans do have interest. The interest may be 10%, okay? But it's going to go onto your credit report. These are 5 accounts that you did not have to pay for to report to your personal credit. I would say the only actual expense out of pocket is the interest, but it's like 10%, maybe even less. And now you just built out 5 new trade lines on your credit report for little to no money. How many cards should you have at the age of 37? You should have as however many you want. Now, the real question is how much available credit should you have at 37? I believe every working adult should have at least $50,000 in available credit at any given time for any given reason. If you don't have $50,000 in available credit, you want to get $50,000 in available credit. I wouldn't choose one. That's why I gave you 5. Not to sound like an asshole, but seriously, I would not. I appreciate it, Tony. I would never just choose one bank. I literally have 20 credit cards and 10 banks. So I'm not the just choose one person, all of them. When we go for funding, when I fund my clients, we go to at least 5 banks. If a client wants over 200,000, we may have to go to 10 banks, depending on how do you get 50,000, you apply for it. That's it. You apply for it. Once you get the credit cards, you'll ask for a credit limit increase every 3 to 6 months. Bubba, what's going on? Rosalind, how you doing? Yep, Tony, you're going to have your direct deposit going to all the banks. Now, everyone's financial situation is different. If your paycheck isn't big enough where you can do a direct deposit into 5 banks at one time, split it up. Do 2, do 1. Do 1 at a time if you need to. Do 3 at a time as you need to. I'm just giving you guys the steps. How you implement the steps is going to be totally up to you. Do what you feel works for you in your situation. Rosalind, how you doing? Bubble, what's going on? Is it possible to grow? Yeah, you can definitely grow credit as a teen. As a teenager, you can definitely just get become an authorized user. Actually, on this live, the exact method that I just gave you, you can use that to grow credit as a teen. Now, when you say teen, you mean 18. Once you're 18, you can actually apply for credit on your own. If you're not 18 yet, then you need to be added on to your parents' credit, and their credit will then become your credit. But if you're over 18, you can open up your own credit cards, your own checking account, your own savings account, and start implementing this process ASAP. Tony, you asked, is there a limit? Can you specify? Is there a limit to what? 8,000? We got that. Cool. All right, everybody. This was just a short video. So you're going to open up those credit unions, set up direct deposits. After 6 months of having direct deposit, you're going to apply for a quick loan, credit builder loan. The money is going to be deposited into your checking account. You're going to set up auto pay so that the loan can pay 18 yet. Just go ahead and be added on to your parents' credit. Now, if your parents also have bad credit, then you just need to be added on to somebody's credit that has good credit. It could be a friend, a cousin, an auntie, an uncle, a friend of a friend. As long as they're over 18, they can add you. And what will happen is that when you turn 18, your credit report will automatically be generated for you, and they'll have all of those other people's credit history on your credit profile. Since you're not 18 yet, what you want to do is just build up good spending habits, saving habits, and start building relationships with banks that you want to do business with in the future. So have your parents open you some like custodial accounts, have your parents open up some checking and savings accounts for you at the banks of your choice. Yeah, collections will definitely keep you from getting an apartment for sure. Actually help. So part of helping small business owners get access to capital is you got to have clean credit. So with that, also my background is in credit repair. So I actually know how to get rid of collections pretty quickly. A lot of it goes down to cease and desist, and I think I have a video on how to remove collections on my channel. Vashel, can you fix late payments on credit cards? Yes, you can. It's 15 USC 1666B is the law that governs late payments on credit cards. I also have a video on my channel dedicated to removing late payments. It gives you 6 different ways of removing late payments and reversing late payments on your credit report. 6 different ways. Everybody, please remember to like this video. I appreciate it, Tony. Yeah, definitely, for sure. In the description of the channel, I have a lot of links. I have links so you can set up a consultation, 30-minute consultation. Also have a link to a pre-recorded business funding as well. So you can definitely check that out. Feel free to hit me up, book a consultation. We can do a quick intro. You can tell me about your situation, and I could definitely give you resources that can help you. My focus is definitely still helping people getting access to capital. One of the most important things we can do right now is treat our personal credit like it's gold. Having a 700, I would even say a 740 plus is going to allow you to get access to whatever you need to get access to, whether you have good credit or bad credit. I talk to, a lot of potential clients who, even with good credit, they say, oh, I don't need anything right now. I'm good. My business is going good. I got savings. I am earning income. I'm a 6-figure earner. I don't need anything from the banks. Get the money from the banks, even if you don't need it. Why? Because as soon as you need it, they are not going to give it to you. The banks are not nonprofit organizations. They are here to make a profit. They are here to give money to the people that look like they will pay them back. So if right now you're in position, meaning you have high cash flow, meaning that you have a 700 plus, meaning that you already have money in the bank, have savings. This is the perfect time to start applying for more and more capital. Michelle, if your credit, well, 720 is still great. That's still the top like 5% of everyone in the country who has a credit report. So 720 is still an amazing score. You can get whatever you want. You also qualify for the best mortgages at a 720. Now, every couple of points over that, your interest rate drops, basically. After 720, at that point, we're just looking at what interest rate you're going to get. But as far as just getting approved, you'll get approved for just about everything. You can get your house, your car, business financing, business loans, business credit cards. The world is open to you. Now, if you want to have an 800 just for the sake of having one, then you'll need sight unseen. I can't see your credit report, but I would say you would want to have more history on your credit. The average person with an 800 has about 15 to 20 years of age on their credit report. The other thing you would want to do is get your credit card usage below 10%. The average person with an 800 credit card usage teeters between 1% and 9%. Those are the tips I would give you for you to hit over a 720. Yeah, man, I understand, man. Everyone's gone through it. I didn't fall into this by accident. I had to work on my credit, get in position, and then I had to learn what to do with the credit once I got it. So now the objective is get the good credit, learn what to do with it, keep the good credit forever, and then you can just continue to grow and scale. If you're a business owner, you definitely want to maximize having good credit so that you can always be in position to get access to capital, whether it's the good times or the bad times. Access to capital is the key to success in this country. Chris, how you doing, my brother? Everybody, thanks again. Remember to like this video. When it reposts, tag some people who can use this information. And I will see you guys later. I am about to head out. All right. Everyone, peace and blessings. Damn, that